Welcome back to Studio One Vintage Guitars, New Zealand's home of vintage guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell. Today we've got the M-1 National Tricone here. This is a wooden body tricone, which is very interesting. It took, I think, National a long time to get to this combination. The wooden body Resonator was something they did very early on, but I think they had a lot of challenges with the wood. And today, in the modern world, they've recreated the tricone but in a wooden body, which is a really nice combination. You get the awesome output and response of a tricone. So that's 1, 2, 3 small cones, 2 for the bass strings and 1 for the highs. But then you also kind of get the richness of the wood sound. And I haven't had enough time to play this guitar yet, but I think after a couple of hours you'd probably find that it's a very good in-between guitar and maybe an ideal combination, you know, having the output of a Resonator but with the wooden tone of Mahogany with it. So what's going on here is we have a 25/21/32 scale length. So I don't know what that is in imperial, but it's a little bit longer than 25.4, so it's a little bit longer than a Martin. It's an interesting scale length, and I assume that harkens back to when this was originally created, the tricone body, or the tricone model, that the developers just figured out over time that it seemed to be that scale length was just the right amount of tone. It was, I think it was Beecham, one of the National guys, the original National guys, he was kind of the co-developer of the tricone. He stated that this was the ideal combination, the tricone. He actually, I think they were all in agreement originally that the single cone wasn't going to be something they pursued because it wasn't as good as the tricone. Essentially, these were developed to be very loud back in the day. Nowadays, that's not as important, but this guitar definitely in the circle will definitely stand out. But let's just kind of play through a little bit and do some finger picking. I just noticed playing up here, really nice and rich. So I think this guitar might be ideal for someone that's looking for an alternative to their wooden guitar. Or if you're a singer-songwriter, this just might be the right aesthetic and sound that kind of complements your composition or your songwriting. Do some kind of just finger picking and drop D. It should also be said that this is a 16-inch radius on the fretboard, so it's very similar to a Martin as well. So we'll do some open tuning now. I'm going to go to open G. bit of hill country boogie. Just playing it, resting your hand on the bridge cover here, it just seems to be that's right at the right spot for your thumb, gets a great output. I'm not using a thumb pick, so using a thumb pick might be a slightly different position. Very nice guitar. So if you want to come down and check this guitar out, please do. I haven't actually seen one of these in New Zealand before, so if you're a national person, you have to come down and check this out. We've only got one of them, and I don't think there's any other in the country anywhere else. So yeah, we've got some limited guitars here at the moment. So just the other quick little details, we've got the old style decal here up top, which is really nice. That's the decal that they had from the beginning days. And we have a nice kind of it's not a burst colour, but like a mahogany style colour going on. And the back, it's a standard back and sides with a nice Ivoroid binding around. So yeah, we'll leave it there. This is the M-1 Tricone from National Guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell. We've got Josh Thomas behind the camera, and we've got Ed Castello behind the sound. Yeah, if you like this content, please like, subscribe and share. Have a good time, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.